Hey everybody, welcome to Clardy Woodworks. My name is Jeff, and today we're going to do something a little different. This is still considered woodworking because it's going to help in woodworking. I work a full-time job that I love, think it's fantastic, and it's my passion, it's what I love to do. But I also enjoy the hobby of woodworking and making videos, and so I have to do most of my woodworking at night or on the weekends. And oftentimes, it's after my son goes to bed, it's after my wife's gone to bed, I can get like an hour or two in the shop, in the garage, whatever you want to call it. And so I'm forced to close the garage doors so I don't get a lot of great ambient light. It's nighttime, so even if I did, there wouldn't be any light out. And so I have to rely on my shop lights. Well, like most garages, the contractors or the builders just put in the cheap single bulb lights, and you need more light than that. You need more light than these bulbs. Even with nice bright daylight LEDs, you need more than that. So what I'm going to do is replace those with some strip lights. I've got a 8-foot strip light that's got 4 light bays, 4 4-foot light bays that someone gave me, and then a fixture I found at Home Depot. So you get to follow along. First thing I did was I had to cut power to the garage. And luckily I am on my power setup. The breaker that runs to the lights is separate than the breaker that runs to the GFI, so I still have some power if need be, but we're going to start out by, I just flipped all that off, I checked the light switch, we're good to go. So now I'm going to get up here and kind of take out the lights that are currently in there and see what we get. If I have to, I can just put them in the current existing spots, or I could put them in between them so I have more light. It's just a matter of seeing what I've got, what I'm working with. So get to follow along, and you can see the progress. So in this section right here, this is primarily where I do most of that set side of the garage is mostly where I do woodworking. You can see over here to the right there is a strip light, LED strip light over there that I installed a while back, and it's great. Works really, really good. But then I'm left with this light right here, so that's a long distance between, and then there's another one over to the far right. So what I'm going to do is right in here, I'm going to replace this one, and then maybe put another one over here somewhere. I just got to see how they're all connected and wired up, but that's the plan here, so you get to follow along with me. So what I'm doing here is I've got the ballast open here, I've got it all set up, and there was a plug on the end of this that had a ground wire that they have, some little cheap green ground wire. Then they have the black and the white, or gray, or however you want to say it. I don't need this plug, so I cut it, and then I strip these wires back. And what I'm going to do is, you saw hopefully when I pulled that fixture off, and we'll get a close-up, there is a black and a gray wire up in there as well. And so I'm going to connect the two here, the two ends, the same color, check it out. I'm going to actually test it before I hang it. I think I've got long enough cable here. Maybe not, we'll see, but I'm going to try and test it before I put it up, because last thing I want to do is get this thing mounted and then it doesn't work. So I'm going to get that set up and follow along here. Let's see. Basically what I was doing here is getting these black wires through and getting these gray and white wires through. They're the ones that tie into the other fixtures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie in the black and white to them. I'm going to cut a little bit more, I'm going to crimp a little bit more off of these, and then we are going to tie them together. And I think I'm going to put a ballast up just to see if it works. 'Cause who knows, this may not work. These are 6500K daylight T8 bulbs. So I have never used them. Don't know how they work. Don't know how good they are. But I'm gonna find out. I think it sounds good. Let's see how one bulb does. I'm gonna flip the breaker on and see if it comes on. We have light! Yes! Oh, this is gonna be so much brighter. Alright, let's see. Garage door down. Just one 6500K. So this is just one, it's from really dark, but this is just one 6500K daylight bulb. So we're gonna put some more in and see what happens. That's a lot of bright light. So, let's back this up some. Going from over there, now over here, that's a ton of bright light. I can already move my camera to a 2.6 f-stop, whereas before it had to be at 1.6. So if you go 1.6, I mean, you can see the color adjustments, or the light brightness adjustment here. So if I add even one more of those suckers in here, I'm gonna be working on a really, really bright garage. So it is pretty simple, as you can tell. I mean, the hardest part about putting this up was balancing the 8-foot section, getting it perfectly, kind of up there while I'm trying to screw something in. So that was a little difficult, but in general, I mean, it was a lot easier than I expected. So it's a little hot. It's probably time to take a little rest. But these are great lights. So hopefully that was helpful for you. If you have any comments, you have any questions, you have any suggestions, you can comment down below. Please subscribe to the channel, future updates. Hopefully now that I've got this installed, and I'm thinking about installing one more, I'm going to have a really, really bright shop, and it's going to be a lot better video. So hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you later.